then sit in your comfortable seat and gently rock side to side. Maybe let your eyes close softly.
You standing next to me. Take the picture.
And then start to lengthen your spine, thinking about reaching the crown of your head up to the ceiling. Pull your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze, and then let them melt back down. Pull your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze, and then let them melt back down. Drop your chin to your chest. And now think about lifting your chest up to your chin to get a nice stretch along the back of your neck and the back of your shoulders. Roll your right ear over to your right shoulder. And then reach your right arm out to the floor beside you. And then bring your chin back to center, right hand back to right knee, left ear to left shoulder. And then reach the left arms out to the side. Ooh, crowded tonight, I like it. And then bring your hand back to your knee, bring your chin to your chest. Lift your chin back up. Take a breath here, reach your arms out to the side. Inhale, bring them up overhead. When your fingertips touch, exhale, press everything down and away from you. Inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale down. One more inhale up. And on your exhale, twist to the right. Bringing your left hand to your right knee. Using your right fingers as a kickstand, propping your spine up a little bit longer, a little bit taller. Take a breath here, and then on your exhale, maybe you can twist a little bit further. As you unwind, reach your arms back up to the ceiling. Let your fingers come down and twist to the left. Bringing your right hand to your left knee, using your left arm as a kickstand, lengthen, and then twist a little bit deeper. Reach your arms back up to center. Open out into a T. Cross your hands and twist your palms to face each other so that you interlock. Yeah, that was a bad words, but follow. And then roll in. Now, I don't have a lot of motion here, but some people can really extend back out and then roll back in and extend back out. So you should feel this. Squeeze your fingers. So fingers, wrists, forearms, shoulders. Yeah. Maybe don't go that far. If it makes that face, that's probably not a good thing. All right, last one, release the grip. Give your fingers a little wiggle, and now cross the other arm on top, interlace the fingers, and roll in. And you might find that this side is a little different. Squeeze your fingers together like you're giving them a little massage. And we'll do one more. Well, don't do it that much if it makes that face, and then shake it out. So a lot of I'm on this kick, one, because I'm going to a yoga retreat this weekend, a knitting retreat this weekend. But with our forearms and our wrists, with our computers, our keyboards and everything, there's a lot of tension that we're holding in here. So I've just been looking at a lot of that lately. All right, let's make our way into our tabletop position, lining our hands up under our shoulders, knees up underneath our hips, feet straight back behind you. Spread your fingers, pointer finger pointing towards me. Drop your belly, big inhale. And then exhale, round, crown of the head to the floor. Inhale, open your heart forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward. And exhale, round. come to neutral. Reach your right leg back behind you and rock back and forth over your toes. I want you to come all the way onto the top of your foot. And then come back to center. Reach your left arm forward. Float your left arm, right leg up. Find your balance. Gaze straight down. See if you can get your left bicep by your left ear. And then press into the knuckles and the fingertips of your right hand. Think about rotating your right upper arm bone forward, finding this strength to hold yourself up. Stay here, or on your exhale, draw your knee and elbow to meet. Inhale, extend. Knee and elbow meet. Inhale, extend. Knee and elbow meet. And extend. Nice. One more. And then extend out. Lower your left hand down. Keep your right leg at hip height and now tap the toe down, lift it up. Tap the toe down, lift it up. Check that you're pressing evenly between both arms. You don't want to shift too much from one side to the other. And now hold your foot up at hip height, flex your toes. Take your right leg, move it over to the left, and then let your left toes come down to the mat. Press into the ball of your foot and gaze over your left shoulder. So you should feel a nice stretch through your right side body. Lift up out of the shoulders. And now take that right leg, slide it along the floor all the way out to the right side. Lower that right heel down. I will be opposite of you, but... And now gently rock forward and back. Back to your neutral. We're going to walk over towards the left side, so you're opposite of me. Place your left hand down, reach your right arm up so you're reaching towards the windows. Big stretch. Press into the outer edge of your foot. Think about lifting that right hip up just a little bit more. Nice, everyone. And then come down and walk all the way back around. Bring your right knee in. You are back in your tabletop position. Turn your fingertips towards you so that you're flexing your palms away from you. And maybe you can pull up, feeling the heels of your hands up off the mat. And now come back to tabletop. Turn your fingers back around to the front of the mat. Extend your left leg back behind you and float your right arm and left leg up. Balance here. Gazing straight down, bringing your right arm, right bicep by your right ear. And then if you want, exhale, bring your knee and your elbow to meet, and then lengthen. Knee and elbow meet. Exhale, knee and elbow meet. Keeping that leg at hip height. Last one. Keeping your leg at hip height, return your right arm down to the ground. Tap your left toe down, lift it up. Tap it down, lift it up. Tap and float it up. Tap. Last one, tap, pull the leg up, flex the foot. Bring the left foot all the way over to the right and then place your toes on the mat. Press into the ball of your foot, look over your right shoulder. And now take that left leg, slide it all the way around to the left. Press into the outer edge of your left foot, and then shift your hips back and forward. Back and forward. Last one. Walk your hands over to the right. Scoop and reach your left arm up and over, reaching towards the door. Nice. Pressing into the outer edge of your left foot. Nice big stretch. And then come all the way back, placing both hands back down on your mat, bringing your left knee underneath you, coming back into your tabletop.
I don't have to leave.
Breathe here.
What I have is right here.
Curl your toes under and peel your hips up into your downward facing dog. Nice and slow. Reaching your hips up. Bend your right knee deeply, and then bend your left knee deeply, and then your right knee again, and your left knee. Drop both heels, let the backs of your legs stretch. Roll forward one vertebra at a time, coming into your high plank. If you need to adjust your feet, go ahead and do that. Lower both knees at once. Press your hips back, coming into a tuck-toed child's pose. Let your forehead touch the mat. Come back to tabletop, into plank, into down dog. Take a breath here in your down dog. Roll forward into plank. Drop your knees. Press back into a tuck-toed child's pose. Come forward into plank. Lift to down dog. We'll do that one more time. Roll forward to plank. Lower your knees to tuck-toed child's pose. Back to plank. Lift yourself up, downward facing dog. And breathe. Don't do it if it hurts. Do everything on your back. Just lay on your back and try and do your own version so that you're not putting any pressure on your feet. Gaze forward at your hands. Float your right leg up behind you. And now step your right foot all the way up between your hands. You're in your low lunge. Think about your heart opening forward. Lower your left knee down. Reach your arms out and up. Press down into that front right foot. We're going to take our right hand and place it on the outside of our right thigh. Reach your left arm up and now exhale over to the right. You're pressing your arm against your leg to get maybe some balance. And then come back up. Reach both arms up to the sky. Bring your left hand down. Your left hand is pressing against your left leg. Now this is going to feel a little more wobbly. Reach your right arm up and bend over to the left. Woo. Way more wobbly. Be careful. And then come up, reach both arms up, float your hands down, step back to downward facing dog. And breathe. So lift your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot forward. Lower your right knee down. Reach your arms out and up. We'll start with the one that feels a little more normal. Left hand on the outside of your left leg. Reach up. Bend over towards the left. Press your left leg into your left arm as you press your left arm into your left leg. I feel a big stretch in my hip flexor of my right leg. That doesn't mean you will. And then come up, reach both arms up. Bring your right hand down, lift up, bend over to the right. then come back to center. Reach both arms up, fingertips down, step back to downward facing dog. Reaching those hips up nice and long behind you. Float your right leg up again. Step your right foot forward. Lower your left knee down, untuck your toes, let your hips come forward. Feeling a stretch, drag your right heel back towards your hips, so there should be some pulling action here. And now reach your arms up, coming into a crescent lunge. On your exhale, your fingertips are gonna come down. You're gonna start to shift your weight back, stretching out your front leg. Maybe you slide your right heel forward. I'm up on my fingertips. If we had blocks, I'd encourage blocks. If you need to keep your front knee bent, absolutely. And now roll forward back into your low lunge. Lift your left knee up off the ground. Plant your hands, step back into downward facing dog. And breathe. Put your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward. Come into your low lunge. Lower your right knee down so you're coming into a crescent lunge, letting your hips sink forward. Reach your arms up. Nice. And now let your fingertips come down as you shift your hips back, straightening your front leg as much as is comfortable. Still think about reaching your heart forward. And then roll back onto your front foot, lift your back knee, low lunge, step back into downward facing dog. And breathe here. Knees forward at your hands and walk your feet up to meet your hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Soften your knees, reach for opposite elbows. Get a little bit heavier, maybe gently rock side to side. Pressing down, release your elbows, roll up one vertebra at a time. Coming all the way up to stand. Standing nice and tall. Feet are underneath your hips. They're parallel. You're gonna roll your shoulders back. 1, 2, 3 times. Turn your palms to face me. Let your chin float. Nice. Take a breath. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back with your right leg. Step back with your left leg. High plank. Pull your heels back. Feel the crown of your head reach forward. And now lower all the way down to the mat. Forehead down. Lift your right leg up. Pretend I'm pulling it back behind you. Let it come back down. Lift your left leg up. Pretend I'm pulling it back. Finding extra space in your hips. Let it float back down. Hug your elbows in by your side. Lift your head, heart, and chest, coming into baby cobra. Bring your forehead all the way back down to the mat. Lift your belly button to your spine. Press down into your hands and your knees, coming back into tabletop. Curl your toes under, downward facing dog. Float your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot forward. Step your left foot forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out and up. And then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Step back with your left leg. Step back with your right leg. Lengthen your spine. Lower all the way down to the mat. Lift your left leg up. Let me pull your big toe back. Lower the left leg down. Lift your right leg up. Pull it back behind you. Let it float back down. Lift your hands up, or lift your head, heart, and chest. And now see if you can float your hands up off your mat. Squeezing your shoulder blades together. Let your hands come down. Let your forehead come down. Lift your belly button to your spine. Press up into tabletop using your hands and knees. Curl your toes. Downward facing dog. Breathe. Float your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward. Step your right foot to meet your left. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up, palms touch. And exhale your arms down by your side. Nice. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back with your right leg. Step back with your left leg. Hold here in your plank. Stay exactly where you are in your plank. Lower just your knees. Beautiful, everyone. Hug your elbows in by your side. Lower your chest and chin. Untuck your toes. Lift your heart, baby cobra. Draw your belly button to your spine. From here, press into your tabletop. And then curl your toes under, downward facing dog. And breathe. Put your right leg up behind you, and then step your right foot up between your legs, or your hands. Step your left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, come all the way up, fingertips touch. And then exhale, fold right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your left leg back. Step your right leg back to plank. Hold here. Breathe. Lower both knees as one. Hug your elbows in by your side. Lower down. Untuck your toes. Lift up, baby cobra. Keeping your heart lifted. Press up into tabletop. Curl your toes under. Downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float your left leg up behind you. Step your left foot all the way forward. Step your right foot to meet the left. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms all the way out, up overhead. Exhale your hands down by your side. One more. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step your right leg back, step your left leg back. So knees, chest, chin, or if you feel like you want to go halfway down, chaturanga. Untuck your toes, baby cobra, or upward facing dog. Make sure you're still drawing your navel in to support your lower back as you come into downward facing dog. And breathe. Put your right leg up behind you. Step your right foot all the way forward. Step your left foot to meet the right. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach your arms out and up. And then exhale, right back down again. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, step back with your left leg. Step back with your right leg. Find your plank. From here, either lower both knees, chest, chin, or lower your entire body halfway down. Untuck your toes, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Coming into downward facing dog. And breathe. Easing forward at your fingers, you're gonna step your left foot to the outside of your left hand and your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Coming into available, bring your hands to heart center. Take your left hand, reach for the floor outside your left foot. If available, reach the right arm up. Stay here, or maybe you take the right arm behind your back, coming into a half bind. Slowly lift your right arm back up to the ceiling. Bring your hands back to heart center. Place both hands on the ground and slowly lift your hips up, coming into a forward fold. Maybe you want to shake your hips side to side. And then slowly lower back down, coming back into that squat position. Bringing your hands back to heart center. Bring your right hand to the floor on the outer edge of your right foot, and then twist and open your left arm up. Stay here, or bring your left arm to the small of your back. Left hand to the small of your back. And twist. If you're twisting, you want to think about pulling that top shoulder back, dropping your left hip. And then slowly unwind and bring your hands back to heart center. Take a breath in. Bring your hands down to the floor. Slowly lift your hips up, coming back into your forward fold. Heel toe your feet so that they're parallel under your hips. Take a breath here. Slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. Bring all the way up to stand. Once you're standing, roll your shoulders back 3 times. 1, 2, 3. We're going to do some figure 4 balancing. So if you need a wall or a chair, this is a great time to locate that or move. It's fine. All right, so your feet are hip distance apart. And we're going to sit back into our chair pose. Breathe here, reaching your arms up, weighting your heels. Take another breath and stand back up. This time we're going to sit down into our chair pose. Bring your hands to heart center. Shift your weight into your right foot. Lift your left knee up. Bring your left ankle onto your right thigh. Breathe here. Finding your balance, holding on to whatever you need to hold on to. And then stand up. Place the left foot on the ground. Let it go. Take it out. Bring those feet back to hip distance apart. Sit back into chair. Reaching your arms forward. Weight back in your heels. You should be able to lift your toes just a little bit off the ground in front of you. And then stand back up. All right, this time we'll move into our figure 4. So sit back. Bring your hands to heart center. Shift your weight into your left foot. Start to peel your right heel up. This is where it gets a little bouncy, a little tricky. We're going to take our leg and cross it over. Sit back a little bit more. Find your balance. Take one more breath. And then stand up and release. Both feet on the ground. Shake it out. Nice, everyone. All right, we're done with balancing. Come up to the front of your mat, stand tall, open your heart, open your shoulders. So I've been doing a lot of rolling our shoulders back. If you feel that you want to roll your shoulders forward, go ahead, but I'm going to keep rolling mine back. 2, 3, and of course I'm only doing 1, but you can do that. All right, stand nice and tall. Maybe close your eyes. Feel your feet on the floor. Are they really connected? The whole bottom of your foot is you feel sturdy. Maybe soften your knees a little bit. Don't lock them out. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, or skip it. Lower down, baby cobra, or upward facing dog, into downward facing dog. And you're always welcome. So float your right leg up behind you. Draw your right knee into your chest. Hold it here. See if you can get your heel a little bit closer to your bum. And now step your right foot up between your hands. Breathe here. All right, we're gonna press down with our left hand. We're gonna twist up with our right hand. From here, we're gonna let our right arm pull back as our left arm comes up into a low lunge twist. What? All right, so yeah, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. All right, now from here, you're gonna turn into a high lunge, facing the front of the room. Your feet should be on railroad tracks. And now we're gonna twist back to the right, opening up. And then come back to center. And then open up. And then come back to center. Take a breath here. Drop your left heel down, open into warrior two. Nice. Right knee is lined up over your right ankle. Reach those arms away from each other. Bring your right palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. Straighten your front leg. Reach back. Engage your inner thighs. Lift back up into T. Reach towards me. Right hand down. Left arm up. Breathe here. Lift on up. Turn both toes towards the street. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Pull your knuckles towards the floor. Maybe let your heart open up to the ceiling. Little baby back bend. And then exhale, hinge forward. Connecting your feet with the floor. Pressing into the outer edges of the feet. Lifting your inner thighs up. Let your head get heavy. Reach your knuckles up or over. Lift your spine back up so you are parallel to the floor. Release the grip of your fingers. Bring your hands to your waist. Soften your knees and then roll up to stand. Reach your arms up to the ceiling, coming into a giant X. Turn your right toes to the front of the room. Come back into warrior two. Breathe here, let your shoulders relax. And then cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra, upward facing dog. And then we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float your left leg up behind you. Draw your left knee into your chest. Hold here. Squeeze that left heel a little bit closer. And now step your left foot up between your hands. Plant your right hand down, twist to the left. So you're looking out the windows. Now that left hand moves towards the back of the room as you lift your torso up. Woo. And now turn towards the front of the room. I need to adjust my feet drastically. Find your high lunge. And then twist towards the windows. And then back into your high lunge. And then twist. And then back into your high lunge. Drop your right heel down, open into warrior two, facing forward. Breathe here. Bring your left palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Straighten the front leg. The left hand towards me, coming into triangle. Bring the right arm up. Opening your heart. Press down into your legs to lift your torso up, facing the doorway. Bring your toes, interlace your fingers behind your back, other thumb on top, open the heart. And then exhale, fold all the way forward. Reaching your knuckles up. Beautiful, everyone. And now lift your spine back up halfway. Release your fingers, bring your fingertips to your waist, soften your knees. Roll all the way up. Come into a giant star, reaching those arms up. Exhale, warrior two to the front of the room. And breathe here. Soften your shoulders. Cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Go through your vinyasa. First in it. And we'll all meet in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Put your right leg up behind you. Draw your right knee into your chest. Squeeze it up. As you press the floor away from you, you should feel your shoulder blades spread apart. And now step your right foot up between your hands. Breathe here. Plant your left hand, twist to the right.
I won't tell you from a life I want to pay your love to.
Other way, Marnie. There you go.
Go.
Pull your right arm back behind you as you lift up into a twisted lunge. Breathe here. Bring your arms up in front, high lunge. Straighten your front leg. And then bend back into your lunge. Straighten your front leg. And then rebend. Last time, straighten and bend. Drop your left heel, open into your warrior two. Adjust your feet if you need to. Make sure that the heel of your front foot is in line with the center of your back foot. Nice. Bring your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Nice big side stretch. Straighten the front leg. Keep reaching towards the back of the room. Rebend the front knee. Come back to warrior two. Bend the right arm and reach the left arm up and over, coming into side angle. Breathe here. Come back up to warrior two. Take a breath. Cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Go through your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra, upward facing dog. Meeting in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Float your left leg up behind you. Draw the left knee into the chest. Squeeze. Press your hands down. Spread your shoulder blades. Step the left foot all the way up. Plant your right hand down. Twist towards the street. Reach your left arm to the back of the room as you reach your right arm to the front of the room. Rotate to high lunge, facing forward. Straighten the front leg. Bend the front leg. Straighten the front leg. Bend the front leg. Last time. And bend. Drop the right heel down. Open into warrior two. Reach your fingertips away from each other. Turn your left palm up. Exhale back, peaceful warrior. Straighten your left leg, peaceful triangle. Keep reaching to the back of the room. And now re-bend that left leg back into peaceful warrior. Come back to warrior two. Bend the left arm, place it on the left thigh, reach the right arm up to the ceiling and all the way over to the front of the room, side angle. So nice. Come back to warrior two. Take one more breath here and then cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Breathe here.
From towns where the mothers can't stand.
One more. Put your right leg up. Step your right foot forward. Plant your left hand. Reach your right arm up. Right fingertips to the back of the room as you lift on up into that twisted lunge. Arms up, high lunge to the front of the room. Straighten your legs. You're gonna bend and melt into warrior two. Little dancey move. Bring your right palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Float all the way through to side angle. Go back to peaceful warrior. And back to side angle. Take a breath here in this side angle. Maybe you want to take a half bind, bringing your left hand behind you. Take one more breath here. If the full bind is in your practice, go ahead and do that. And then wherever you are, slowly unwind back to warrior two. Take a breath, cartwheel down, step back to plank. Go through your version of your vinyasa. Knees, chest, chin. Baby cobra, upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. And breathe. Put the left leg up behind you. Draw the left knee into your chest. Squeeze and hold. Step the left foot up between your hands. Plant your right hand down. Twist your left arm up to the ceiling. Pull your left arm to the back of the room as your right arm reaches forward. Bring both arms up to the front, high lunge. Straighten your front leg. Open and melt into your warrior two. Turn your left palm up, exhale back, peaceful warrior. Flow all the way through to side angle. And back to peaceful. And back to side angle. Taking a breath here, taking a half bind or a full bind. Pressing into the outer edge of your right foot, keeping your left knee in line with your left big toe. And then come back to warrior two. Take a breath. Final vinyasa, cartwheel your hands down. Step back to plank. Knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga. Downward facing dog. Pedal your down dog out, shake your hips. And we'll move into pigeon, or if you prefer, figure four on your back. Float your right leg up behind you. Bend your knee, open your hip, finding that big hip opener. And then bring your right knee to your right wrist and your right shin across your mat. Extend your left leg back behind you. Breathe here. Come down onto your forearms. Stay here or stack your palms or your fists and bring your forehead down to rest on something. Maybe it's a rolled up sweatshirt, water bottle, Letting your shoulders rest. Letting your elbows maybe reach out a little bit more so that your shoulders can relax. Lift your head up and let it extend forward just a tiny little bit more. Relax your jaw, relax that space between your eyebrows. And now take a big inhale, start to lift your heart up, maybe coming onto your forearms and then stretching your arms, bringing them back so that you can feel them supporting you as you curl your left toes under and step back into your downward facing dog. Pedal your down dog out. And then float the left leg up behind you. Open the left hip. Bring the left knee towards the left wrist. The left ankle towards the right wrist. Let your right leg slide back behind you. Come down to your forearms. And then if you can, come all the way down, bringing your forehead onto your hands, stacked fists, the ground, whatever is available. Let go of the tension in your jaw. Let that space between your eyebrows relax. And now start to come out of it, straighten your arms, bring them closer to your body so that you can curl your right toes under and make your way into a downward facing dog. Pedal your down dog out. Lower both knees onto the mat, cross your ankles, and roll back into a seated position. Reach your legs out in front of you. Remove that fleshy part. Reach your arms up and exhale, flop forward. Just let everything relax. And then slowly roll up. You're gonna bring your left foot in and keep it here on the inside of your right leg, or if you want a slightly deeper twist, you can go ahead and cross it over. Hook your right arm around your left knee and then bring your left arm all the way behind you. Sit up tall, use your arm as a kickstand. Maybe you can reach your left arm to your right hip. Breathe here. Twisting, squeezing your intestines, wringing them out. And then slowly release. Coming all the way over to the right side for a little counter twist. Back to center. Pull the knee in, extend your feet out in front of you. Lean back on your arms and give your legs a little bit of a shake side to side.
You got my birth story around your neck.
Sit up nice and tall, slide your right knee in. Keeping it here or crossing it over. And now take your left arm, hook around your right knee, and then bring your right hand behind you and twist.
And I feel guilty when I have too much.
Bringing the right hand to your left hip if that's available.
You on fast cars and movie stars.
up a little bit taller.
I think your ripped
And
jeans are
slowly
cool enough.
untwist, coming all the way over to your left for a little bit of a counter twist. And back to center, extend both legs out in front of you. Shake your knees, shake your torso. Slide both feet onto the ground, knees up to the ceiling. Reach your arms forward, palms up.
I don't smoke green, but fill it
Inhale,
up.
and then on your exhale,
lost as
start to
fuck.
round down one vertebra at a time.
4 more decades till we need to feel.
7, 6, 5.
If you were a rock star, I'd fall in love. Your wick is dead.
Bring your feet to the edge of your yoga mat and let them windshield wiper side to side. We'll do one back bend.
You won't take a chance on battle scars.
So bring your feet hip distance apart, knees pointing to the ceiling.
You won't
Palms face down on the mat or holding on to the edge of your mat. And now roll up one vertebra at a time, starting with your pelvis. And then slowly lifting your lower back, your middle back, your upper back, reaching your chest up to the ceiling and your chin towards your chest. Press down with all edges of your feet. Imagine you have an invisible balloon between your thighs and you're holding it there without letting it pop. Maybe you like to interlace your fingers behind your back and shift your shoulder blades together a little bit more. Nice big back bend. Few more breaths here. If your hands are interlaced, release them and then start to roll down one vertebra at a time until your whole entire spine is back down on the mat. Let your knees knock towards each other. Shimmy your feet to the outer edges of your mat. Place one hand on your heart, one hand on your torso, and take a cleansing breath. From here, hug your knees into your chest. Extend both legs up to the ceiling. Maybe you slide your hands under your bum, maybe not. You can stay here in this supported inversion, or if you have a different shoulder stand option in your practice that you would like to do, go ahead and do that now. Like what Marnie's doing. But if you don't do that normally, don't. Okay.
Go singing in bars. It won't be the same.
Inversion of our legs up to the ceiling is good for all of us. Whether you're in the supported version or a more advanced part of the posture. Wherever you are, come back down, draw your knees into your chest and let them come back down onto the mat. Extend one leg and then extend the other leg. Breathe here. We have a few minutes left, so if there's anything we did not do tonight, like a happy baby, or knees into your armpits, or a reclined twist, go ahead and do that now.
Lines of thought makes me wonder what I'm missing. Down slow in the
Taking your time, doing what your body wants you to do. And then when you're ready, you can extend your arms and legs away from you. Thinking about drawing all your energy into the center of your body, holding it in there, squeezing it in, drawing it in. And then on your exhale, let it all relax out, rolling towards your fingertips, rolling towards your fingertips. I'm going to come around with some lavender oil for Shavasana adjustment. If you prefer that I do not place my hands on you or come near you, please place one hand on your stomach and I'll know to respect your space. And then when you're ready, move into your version of your final relaxation. Letting the back of your head get heavy, letting your shoulders get heavy, letting your hands and your feet get heavy. Pay attention to your breath. Slow it down.
makes me wonder what I'm missing. Tones low in the back of your head. It leads me away from the life I'm living. Minds abandoned, see what you do to me. 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 I wanna feel that thrill of the night, feel the stillness strip from the light. Oh, treetop dust rumble. I wanna feel that thrill of the night, feel the stillness strip from the light. Oh, treetop dust rumble. Memories of the streets and subway lines are seething away like misspent time. See what you do to me. See what you do to me. See what you do to me. See what you do to me.
True, it's a dance we know the moves. The bow, the dip, the woo. Though the words are true, the state is old news. Wrapped
Start to wiggle your fingers,
in your
wiggle your
arms.
toes.
I can't
Let your
feel
head
it,
gently
but
rock side to side.
rock me.
And then when you're
In
ready,
your
stretch your
arms.
arms away from your
I
body.
can't
Maybe stretching
feel
from your
it,
fingertips to toes like you just woke up in the morning.
Get up, get down.
And then on your
Get up,
exhale,
get
roll
down.
onto one side.
Feel the turn rotation.
Whichever side feels
Stop.
right for you.
See the next one later. Get up, get down. Get up, get down. Get up. Sentiments are singing
And when you're ready, press yourself up to the seated position.
I know my words will dry upon the skin.
Place one hand on your heart,
Just
one hand
like a
on your
name I
belly,
remember
your
hearing.
torso. Feel your heartbeat, feel your
Wild
breath.
winters, warm
All of
coffee.
that moving around inside of you. That's your energy, that's your life force. Thank
Do you love
yourself
me?
for coming tonight and doing
Blazing
this just
summer.
for you. And I thank you all
Cold
for
coffee.
allowing me to lead you through your
Baby's
practice.
gone.
Namaste.